Hi, time to get into Mondo goal for this week now. Listen, first of all, I've got to say last month was a great month for me. Came out on top, won it. Didn't have to do the forfeit, and I was so happy that I didn't when I saw that leg waxing thing. I wouldn't have fancied that at all. I'm not up for them extreme pains. You know what? Put me in a boxing ring, put me up against somebody toe to toe. I'll do it all day long. But things like leg waxing, needles, no thanks. Right. So really happy that I avoided that. Came out on top again, on a good roll now on Mondo goals. Ever since I got that paintball in wake up when I got blasted, ever since then I've been doing all right. Now, this week's Mondo goal is based on the games from Saturday, right? So you've got Bournemouth, Manchester City, West Ham, Palace, Norwich, Newcastle, Arsenal, Watford, Stoke, Swansea, Sunderland versus West Brom, and Liverpool versus Tottenham. I've tried to avoid, there's a couple of games I've tried to avoid, like Norwich, Newcastle, so hard to call that game. Stoke, Swansea as well. You know, with Stoke with a keeper out and that, you really don't know what's going to happen. But I've gone in hard on certain other games. Now, one game is West Ham versus Palace. I fancy West Ham to Palace have been terrible. What's he on? They've been terrible, so I fancy West Ham. Arsenal I fancy at home. So I've got a mix and mash of those sort of players. In goal, £8 million, ADRIÁN, West Ham up against Palace. I think they'll be all right. Lauren Koscielny in defence from Arsenal. Aaron Cresswell, West Ham. And Lamini Coney of Sunderland, who are also playing at home. Been playing pretty decently recently. At home against West Brom, I definitely fancy Sunderland. Midfield, Mesut Ozil, he's always in my team. I just can't leave him out, especially at home. Great with assists, as you know. Pops up with the odd goal. Mohamed El Neni, only 8.8 million. I think that's a great shout. He's really on form at the moment. Mark Noble, again, 8.8 million. West Ham, been playing really well for West Ham this season. And Jan Manvia for Sunderland, 6.9 million. I think that's a steal. And up front, I've gone with big guns here. Sergio Aguero, Manchester City away to Bournemouth. I know City have been terrible at the moment, but Aguero always scores goals. He's the exception to the rule. Plus Bournemouth. In that last game against Tottenham, they were on the beach. They were awful. I mean, I know they're playing at home, but you fancy Aguero to get a goal up against their defence. I've gone Daniel Sturridge, playing for Liverpool, up against Tottenham. He always steps up in those big games. Fancy him to get a goal in that game. Really, really want Liverpool to win that game. I'm such a Liverpool fan on Saturday. And Danny Welbeck, 8.5 million still. Since he's come back from injuries, been on fire. Did well for England the other day. Was rested during the week. He's going to come back firing, really up for it. Scored in our last game away at Everton. And we want to take revenge over Watford for them knocking us out of the FA Cup. So also it's a massive game for Arsenal. So that's my team for this week. Don't forget to enter your team. You can enter your team by just clicking on the link below. That will take you through to the Mondo Goal League. Up to you which league you want to enter. There's paid leagues where you can win money, and lots and lots of Arsenal Fan TV followers that have gone onto the money leagues have won. I've had emails from so many people telling me about how much money they've won. Never once has one of them said, "Hey, Robbie, here's a 5 or 10 or..." I'm only joking. I don't want your money. But you can win money in the money leagues, or you can just enter for free. Bit of fun. It's entirely up to you. So don't forget to enter the Mondo Goal League. Link below. And we'll be back next week. And don't forget, if you haven't had a chance, check out the forfeit of Red Men TV and Ball Street's Flav, a Tottenham fan, getting a leg wax. It's hilarious. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week.
So we're back together again, lads.
Always a pleasure.
The only time we see you as a collective is when someone goes through some horrendous experience. Robbie's been shot to pieces.
That was good.
That was a good day.
Yeah, that was a good day.
What happened last time?
Yeah.
Chili, you ate the chili. That was a good day.
That was a good day.
That was a good day, yeah.
Tactical Aldi page, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where he was. Anyway, look, I kind of know already, I'm going to be honest. I helped set up this forfeit. And the scores I'm not sure on, but the order in which we all finished, I know.